So then the tractor comes over to my truck, and Rose Green picks this massive 10-foot tree up and says, "We don't need no crane." And she throws it over her shoulder and tosses it into my truck and then lifts it up for good measure. And that's the picture that you see. Nah, but let me tell you what, our mighty Rose could do it if she wanted to. Get ready, it's time for You Asked For It Friday, and let's see what plants you want this week. Hey everybody, this is Laurel from the North Raleigh Seed Library, and we want to see what plants and seeds and other gardening items that you are looking to swap, or you're asking for because you just can't find it, or you want it for free. So before we start, I've got a couple of things. First, I'm sitting inside and I am just a pane of glass away from those mosquitoes that just mock me. So turn around is fair play. I'm going to turn around and I'm going to have some fair play. Join me. Doesn't that sound just sounds so much like that, a little buzzing in your ear when you're out there trying to do your gardening? Together now. Na, 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 na. I'm a child. I don't care. So anyway, here we go, everybody. Let's see what you want this week. So let's start off by explaining for new viewers about You Asked For It Friday. It's a weekly post that Adriana does for us. And Adriana, oh my gosh, she helps keep me focused and centered because I have an idea a minute and I'm just like, oh, and it's wonderful to have her kind of pull me back in. I have just, like I said, I can't sleep for all the different things that I want to do. Let's do this, let's do that. And I am so grateful for the admin team here, and it's large because we have a pretty big presence on the Facebook page now, and we have a pretty huge audience for us. You know, I remember when we started out, and I said, "Mike, you think we'll ever get to 50 people?" And now we're almost at 3,000 people. So I'm so grateful for everybody, but I'm really grateful for our admins because they keep us organized. They keep the ideas going. They monitor things to make sure that we're doing what you need to do. Oh, I need to tell you, I took a little poll the other day. It was about whether or not we should have Instagram because thank you, Kat Alone. Kat started an Instagram account for us a couple of years ago for something that we were doing, an event. And it just sort of sat there and I didn't know whether to keep it or build it out. I wasn't sure what to do. So I asked you because this is yours. The seed library belongs to you. And the most votes came back for no. And I have to tell you, inside of my soul, I was thankful. I was like, I can't go through another learning curve. This YouTube channel almost took me out. It's using every little neuron that's firing. It's just been such a steep learning curve, but I'm on it now and I'm ready to go. So what I need is a lot of feedback, which you're giving me and I'm grateful for. So thank you for telling us that we don't need an Instagram account. And I'm going to go ahead and close that bad boy. Okay, now, the other thing that I need is content because I have said this so many times. I don't want this to be the Laurel channel. We have, I know we're new and we're starting out and we have to flood it according to all the tutorials the first year with tons and tons of videos so that the algorithm picks us up and we get going and all that stuff. So I'm trying really, really hard to flood it, but I need you. So if there's anything, even a short, if you don't want to talk, I'll put it to music. If you want to send me pictures, anything you can think of that you can contribute about your project, your garden, your interest in gardening, anything you want, recipes, canning. What's another thing that's kind of cool? Oh, Charlene, she had great ideas. She was giving me ideas like crazy. And I'm going to pace myself on those and start plugging them in. I think the last one was, does anybody make beer or wine? And if they do they grow their grapes or their hops? And can they talk about the process? Great idea. I had one person reach out and say, hey, would this work? And I said, yes, but if you or somebody else that is interested in that, or you have other ideas, please reach out because we need content, need your help. So help me on that. And here, let's go. On Adriana's post, in case you're new, this is what it's about. I'm reading straight from our Facebook page. You asked for it Friday. Are you looking for that special plant or to grow your collection? Ask and you may find it here. Please make plans to meet or porch pickup. Happy gardening, friends. Thank you, Adriana. All right, we're off. We have 12 people that reached out. First is Karen Lynn. She says she would love some red bud tree shoots with some roots. She hasn't been very successful with propagating cut stems. Now, she got 2 replies. Let's see who replied. Devery Fairfield. Karen Lynn, I have a bunch of redbud and alley cat redbuds sprouting all over. Are you interested in seedlings at all? And then the reply was, I'd love some, from Karen Lynn. So Karen and Devery, make sure to connect because it sounds like that is a plant connection. Now we have Pat Nance. I would like to have a red stalk canna. Let's see. She got 2 replies. Alley Carter says, I have tall canna with burgundy leaves and red flowers. Is that what you want? And then the reply comes back from Pat. Yes, we have 2 connections. Yes. All right. People's gardens are getting bigger and bigger. I love it. Florence C. I like Florence so much. Florence says to Adriana, you always pick the coolest photos to share on the Friday posts. And Adriana picked a beautiful sunflower in full bloom with a bee, and that's what's showing up this week. And it's super cute. Okay, here goes. Sabji Garden says, what a cute picture of bees and the huge sunflower. Reminds me of how a story of ancient times could be written. Thank you. And then one reply, Adriana says, Sabji Garden, you and Florence C. always have such lovely comments about the photos. Thank you so much for the kind words. Enjoy. Then, let's see, Leah Kahn says she'd like some curcuma ginger plant. Carolyn Evans says, I'm looking for a specific hedge, silver sheen. The silver sheen hedge, Pittosporum tenuifolium, silver sheen. I will take cuttings, or if you know of any place that carries, please let me know. Make sure if you have a resource that you direct message Carolyn Evans. That would be great. Okay, now, I want to know, did you all get your matches from last week? So Florence C. gave us some great news, and I'm really excited. A new Nightdale seed library that's coming soon. They don't have a location yet. They're looking for one. They don't want it on private property. They want to do something like the Youngsville Park Seed Library, right? Where it's more of a central location where people can get to. And they have started their Facebook page, but they don't have a location yet, but they're working on it. And so we encourage everybody to try to start seed libraries in your area. You know what? Again, I've said it a million times. If there was one on every block, we would have the most fun driving around, swapping plants from here to there, switching things out, meeting new people, making new friends. It would be fabulous. So if you want information about how to start a seed library, make sure to click on the video from Eric Johnson that kind of tells us about the experience North Raleigh Seed Library's gone through, the trials and the tribulations, the learning curve, and what you can do to start one for you and your community. And also make sure to use all of our resources. You can use them as templates. You can use them straight as a full-on copy. We don't care. We just want to make sure to spread the word. So anyway, I hope everybody has a wonderful week. We have lots going on. We have tons of fun things that are happening. If something funny happened to you this week, make sure to let us know. Put a smile on our face. And thanks, everybody. Have a great weekend.